with 12.5 from starting of this year, and then with V13 release, we expect to be 1000x from the beginning, from January of this year on my production release software. And this came in because of technology improvements, going to end-to-end, having higher frame rate, partly also helped by hardware 4, more capabilities, and so on. And we hope that compute, etc. By Q2 next year, we should cross over the average human miles per critical intervention, or like collision in that case.
I mean, that is just unvarnished our internal estimate.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not sandbagging or anything else. Our internal estimate is Q2 of next year to be safer than human, and then to continue with rapid improvements thereafter. Vast majority of humanity has no idea that this is drive themselves. So, especially for something like a Model 3 or Model Y, it looks like a normal car.
It's like a normal car, guys.
You don't expect a normal car to be able to be intelligent enough to drive itself.
This car can drive by itself. That's what you're not saying.
Cybercab looks different.
You're saying right now.
Cybertruck looks different, but Model Y and Model 3 they're good-looking cars, but they look fairly normal. You don't expect a fairly normal-looking car
looks like a normal car.
Have the intelligence, enough AI to be able to drive itself, but it does. So we do want to expose that to more people, and so we're doing, every time we have a significant improvement in the software, we'll roll out another sort of 30-day trial, so to encourage people to try it again. And we are seeing a significant improvement in adoption. So
more trials.
The take rate for FSD has improved substantially, especially after the 1010 event. Yeah, so there's no need to wait for robot taxi or cybercab to experience full autonomy. We expect to achieve that next year with our existing vehicle line.
Full autonomy next year. Or live reacting here.
So actually Smart Summon gives a small taste of what it's going to look like the car able to drive itself to the user within private parking lots. Currently it's speed limited, but then it's going to quickly be increased. And we already had more than 1 billion usage attempts of Smart Summon.
Yep. So, and we have for Tesla employees in the Bay Area, we already are offering a ride-hailing capability. So you can actually use with the development app, you can request a ride, and it'll take you.
My feed gets cut off sometimes. I'm streaming it from my phone. The best way to just watch FSD and hear the stream at the same time. Okay, we might have to catch you later. Not sure what happened. What happened to the stream? Okay. It's
and
got,
maybe some other states actually next year as well, but at least California and Texas.
okay, other states can get full autonomy next
So I
year.
think that'll be very exciting.
Come on, East
It's
Coast.
really a profound change.
East Coast, come on. Elon, East Coast.
Tesla becomes more than a sort of vehicle and battery manufacturing company at that point. So we published that Q3 vehicle safety report, which shows one crash for every 700 miles of autopilot. That compares to the U.S. average of one crash roughly every 700,000 miles. So it's currently showing a 10x safety improvement relative to the U.S. average. And we continue to expand our AI training capacity to accommodate the needs of both FSD and Optimus. We're currently not training compute constrained. It's probably the biggest limiting factor is that the FSD is actually getting so good that it takes us a while to actually find mistakes. When you start getting to where it can take 10,000 miles to find a mistake, it takes a while to actually figure out which is this software build better than software build A better than software build B. It actually takes a while to figure it out because neither one of them makes any mistakes. Or it takes a long time to make mistakes. So that's actually the single one of the biggest limiting factors. How long does it take us to figure out which
FSD land, guys. Stream's kind of in and out.
Oh, that's sort of high-class problem. Obviously, having a giant fleet is very helpful for breaking this out. And then with Optimus, we showed a massive improvement in Optimus's dexterity movement on October 10th, and our next gen hand and forearm, which has 22 degrees of freedom, which is double the prior hand and forearm. It's extremely human-like. It also has much better tactile sensing. It's really, I feel confident in saying that we have the most advanced humanoid robot by a long shot. And we're moreover the only company that really has all of the ingredients necessary to scale humanoid robots.
Optimus, guys.
Because the things that what other companies are missing is that they're missing the AI brain, and they're missing the ability to really scale to very high volume production. So you sometimes see some impressive video demos, but they lack the localized AI and the ability to scale volume to very high numbers. As I've said on a few occasions before, I think Optimus will ultimately be the most powerful part. I think it has a good chance of being the most valuable product ever made. For the energy business, that's doing extremely well, and the opportunity ahead is gigantic. The Lathrop Megapack factory reached 200 megapacks a week, which is now a 40 gigawatt hour a year run rate. And we have a second factory in Shanghai that will begin with a 20 gigawatt hour a year run rate in Q1 next year, so just next quarter. That'll also scale up. It won't be long before we're shipping 100 gigawatt hours a year of stationary storage. That's Tesla.
Tesla Energy doing well.
That'll ultimately grow, I think, to multiple terawatt hours per year. It has to actually, in order to have a sustainable energy future. If you're not at the terawatt scale, you're not really moving the needle. So, if you look at our admittedly very complicated last master plan, which I think actually has too much detail, maybe I'll ask Grok to analyze it and
shorten it up.
Yeah, give us the TLDR on the last master plan. But we showed in that master plan that it is possible to take all of Earth to a fully sustainable energy situation using sustainable energy, power generation.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Loudoun County Parkway.
And there are no fundamental material limitations. Like there's not some very rare material that we don't have enough of on Earth. We actually have enough of the raw materials to take all of human civilization, make it fully sustainable. And even if civilization dramatically increased its electricity usage, it would still be fully sustainable. You know, one way to think of the progress of a civilization, this may sound a little esoteric, but is percentage completion of Kardashev scale. So Kardashev scale 1 would be you're using all the power of a planet. We're currently less than 1% on Kardashev level 1. Level 2 would be using all the power of the sun. And level 3, all the power of the galaxy. So we got a long way to go. Long way to go. When you think in Kardashev terms, it becomes obvious that by far the biggest source of energy is the sun. Everything else is in the noise. So in conclusion, Tesla is focused on building the future of energy, transport, robotics, and AI. And this is a time when others are just focused on managing around near-term trends. We think what we're doing is the right approach, and if we execute on our objectives, and I think we will, Tesla, my prediction is Tesla will become the most valuable company in the world, and probably by a long shot.
1 year, Elon, tell us 1 year. Tesla stock will be the most.
I want to thank the Tesla team once again for strong execution in a tough operating environment, and we're looking forward to building an incredibly exciting future.